Hey, what's up guys? This is officially the good quality vlog, I'm hoping. I've got my microphone there, my H4 zoom in my hand. I'm using my new GoPro Hero 5 and the Karma stabilizer. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to using a stabilizer, but it is nice because when I run around, it doesn't feel like I am running around, you know what I'm saying? So now you guys won't have a seizure. I got my little battle station here with all of my gizmos and gadgets. Everything is charging up. I am on my way out of the house. We're gonna go to Tim Hortons, grab a coffee, gonna have a little chat. Yeah, this is kind of a surprise vlog for me because it's actually sunny outside. And hey Thor, hey buddy, hey bud, oh, how you doing? How you doing? What's that? What is this? What is this thing? He doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, it's sunny out and it's been raining for the last 4 days and it was supposed to rain for the next 4. And for some reason, we got sun today and I'm not complaining. So I'm taking the opportunity to, where are my keys? I'm taking the opportunity to go out and enjoy the sun a little bit. Got to head to the gym. Already had the what the shit? All right, guys, I just made it to Tim Hortons. We're about to go through the drive-through and grab a coffee. It is now 12:30 in the afternoon. We're gonna be heading to the gym. We also might have to go down to the dry cleaners. I'm still waiting to hear back from them. For those that don't know, they ruined my Canada Goose jacket and they've had it for 2 months, and I called this morning, so I'm waiting to hear back from them, see what's going on with my jacket. And beyond that, just really the gym, and then I'm home to stream. This video here is going to be more or less a sound and video test, but I do have a few things I want to talk about. One sec. Yes, may I get a large double dark roast, please?
Dark roast double, anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you. Good old Tim Hortons, guys. Good old Tim Hortons. So a couple of things are going to happen. If you're the first time watching this vlog here, throughout all the summer, I'm going to be doing vlogs. Probably going to be getting 3 or 4 of them a week, maybe even a bit more when I get my new car. Right now, the way I envision the setup is this camera is actually going to go right around here on my windshield. I just don't have the proper connector to push the camera out far enough so it's not hitting the windshield. So probably not this or the next video, but at some point in the near future, I'll have that camera closer to me so I don't have to look over there. I can just keep my eyes focused on the road and just kind of pivot a little bit and talk to you there. And we'll also have a camera over my shoulder so that I can change the point of view from the road to me, depending on what I'm doing, what I'm talking about. If there's any scenic thing that's happening, you guys will be able to see what's going on the road. Secondly, the retro video game stuff. We had bad weather last weekend. This week it was supposed to rain every day, but it's sunny today, so I don't know what's going on for this weekend. Nothing has popped up yet. We're probably still about 2 weeks out. I do have some retro stuff at home that I can show off that I got over the last couple of months. Nothing crazy, but I'll be showing you guys that. And also, one sec here. Thank you. Also, I have my spy glasses still that I'm going to be using at the yard sales and also for these daily vlogs. Not daily, they're not daily, but for these vlogs, when I get out of the car and I don't want to put on my chest harness for the GoPro, I'll still use my glasses for going into a store or something like that. Something that's a little bit more discreet, and so I don't have to lug and unpack and clip back in the GoPro and all that stuff. So what I wanted from you guys is a bunch of topics. What would you guys like me to talk about in these vlogs? Obviously, I'm going to be doing, I should probably put on my seatbelt again. I'm going to be doing a fair amount of these and a fair amount of driving. So I thought maybe it would be nice to have a couple of topics that we could talk about for each vlog. Kind of like what we do on the podcast, where you guys just talk or give me topics on anything and I'll just spew whatever comes to mind about those. So let me know in the comments section for the next one, some things that you guys would like me to talk about. Can be anything at all, and I'll pick a couple and we'll have that conversation while I'm going to my destination. I did want to talk about my car. For those that don't know, I did order the 2018 AMG C63s Coupe. It will arrive, it's supposed to arrive, the shipment date is July 17th. So I'm still about a little over 2 months out. They are going to start building the car the first week of June. Typically it takes 2 or 3 days to fully build the car, but then of course it's coming from Germany. Luckily I live on the East Coast, so it's not going to take that long to ship, but it's still going to take a few weeks. If I lived on the West Coast, then it would have to stop at a whole bunch of other places and the delivery time would be much longer. So when that car gets here, I'm going to be doing all kinds of fun stuff, guys. We're going to be burning tires. We're going to go on a road trip with Kayla. We're going to go to the track. We're going to race. We're going to go to all the coffee and car club things that they got going on, those meet and greets with other people with awesome cars. We're going to take the camera. That's why I got a stabilizer, so I can take some really cool shots, talk to other people about their cars. And then also when I get my vehicle and I go down to those coffee and car spots and I get to know some of the people, I would like to do dedicated videos on their cars. So I'd like to take their car for a drive, give you guys my opinion on the car, ask them about it, if they've done any tune-ups or anything on their car, what they like, what they don't like about it. And just kind of let them show off their baby, which I think would be really cool and interesting for you guys and for me as well. I'm not a huge car guy. Like, now that I've ordered a beautiful car, I obviously have been researching the hell out of the AMGs, specifically the C63, the C43. I know a lot about the GT model. Just in general, I obviously know quite a bit about BMW. I was thinking about getting the M4, and I'll talk about that in another video on why I decided to pick the C63s over the M4, because there's multiple reasons, and they both have their pros and cons, so to speak. Even though there's not many cons on each vehicle, there's definitely things that work a lot better for me. And in case you're wondering, with this truck, I did buy this truck about 2 weeks ago because I'm getting the new car. I won't be able to drive my new car in really bad weather. It does rain a lot here, so I don't want to drive it in heavy rain, and I most certainly can't drive it in the winter, so it's just going to be stored in my garage. So I'll need a truck to drive in the snow, and I also have a couple of rental properties, so I need a truck. This is a company truck, to be honest with you. It's going to be used for my properties. I'm looking into getting an apartment building now and stuff like that, so I'm going to be lugging a lot of things. In fact, we're going to be going to Home Depot tomorrow to pick up a couple of things for one of my rental properties. They need a clothesline, and I'm installing a couple of screen doors on 2 of the properties. So I need a truck. My BMW wasn't doing it for me. It was just too small of a car. Couldn't lug anything. I always had to call my dad for shit because he has a truck, and now it's nice to have my own truck that I can use for this type of work, and also the other type of work where I'll be really using it. The car is more of my baby. It's going to be one that we're just going to go and have fun with, talk about, and just going to see what it's like to have a C63 in my driveway, which I still can't believe I'm going to have one. I'm very, very excited. It's hard for me not to watch. I've watched every single video that there is to watch on YouTube, but it's tough for me to not be constantly scrolling through Instagram on people that have my car and all that other stuff. What I'll do for you guys is, in a video, I'll go through all of the specs. I'll show you guys all the packages that I got so you guys can see what it looks like and all that great stuff. So anyway, I am going to, where am I going right now? I'm just kind of talking and driving. I missed my exit. I was supposed to go back that way. So I'll take this exit. I'll turn the camera back on in a few. I'm heading out towards the gym. We're gonna get a little workout. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee here in a minute, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys, I have made it to the dry cleaners. These are the guys that totally fucked my Canada Goose jacket, completely ruined the fur, had a bunch of black stuff all over my jacket. Obviously, he didn't want to replace the jacket because it's expensive, so he got new fur from Canada Goose. They shipped it in, and then he had it sewed on, so I'm about to see the final product. I'll be right back. I'll keep the mic on. How's it going?
Good. For you?
Hey.
Oh, thank you. Looking for your number the other day. As a matter of fact, I just got that jacket back.
Okay, cool. Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too. All right, so here it is, guys. There's the jacket. Got new fur on there, which is nice. It's like white, which kind of matches the jacket. Before it was a little more brown, so I like that. So there she be. You just totally ruined the fur. You're not supposed to wash it a certain way, and it wasn't him. It was one of his employees, and he was not happy about me complaining about it, which makes no sense. I mean, I barely wore the jacket. It wasn't cheap, so obviously I want it fixed, and he's still like really salty at me about it. Can tell. Even when he gave me the jacket, he was like fiddling with mail and shit. He's just not happy with me. All right, so there's about a blind spot every which way here. So I'm just gonna turn the truck around so I can actually see where I'm going. I'm still getting used to driving a truck. One of the nice things about driving a truck is I can just ride right over the curb, which is what I'm about to do. Just like that. Let's go. Oh my goodness, and look at this, guys. We're at Mercedes, right where I bought my car. Let's just pull in here real quick. Man, I gotta keep forgetting to put my seatbelt on. Where is my car? They may have shipped it back. Damn, I don't think it's here, guys. So basically what happened is the dealership is only allowed so many orders. Oh, somebody almost got an accident out there. I don't know what the hell, who's beeping their horn like that? Yeah, the car's gone. The car is fucking gone. So, damn, that's hella annoying. Holy shit, they got rid of it. Just driving around here to see if I can... Oh! There it is. All right, so basically what happened is they only get a couple of these cars that they're allowed to have. Oh no, that's the four-door. It's very similar, but that's the four-door. I don't want to show you that. Yeah, it's gone. So they only get a couple of them, and in order for them to have built my one, they needed an order. This dealership can't just call up the manufacturer in Germany and say, hey, we need an AMG C63. They actually have, they only can make so many of them because it's a certain special type of car. They don't want a lot of them out there. So what they had to do is they had to go to another dealership in Canada and basically swap orders. So they had to find a dealership in Canada that had one available for order. They had one of the cars here, but it was a blue, which was very sexy, but it had red interior, and it just clashed, and I really wanted the matte gray. So they had to ship the car they had here out to them so that they could sell that car, and then they get my order. So that's how it worked. I was gonna show you guys the one they had here in stock. It didn't have all the extras and stuff that I got on mine, but it would have been a great reference. And I could have showed that off to you. There is one other C63 here in Nova Scotia. A dude, he just bought it, hasn't even hit the road yet. It's a red one, and it is fully loaded. I don't think he got the ceramic brakes, and there was like one other package. Probably close that just in case there's wind. But there's only one of the one, and it hasn't hit the road yet. So if I ever find that guy, or if I see him at the Coffee and Cars, I will definitely give you guys an in-depth look at the car so that you can physically see one before I get mine in July. So, but anyway, I don't want these vlogs to be too long. I want to keep them like 15 minutes and under. I got my jacket. I'm heading to the gym now. I just finished up my coffee. Got my crappy YouTube paycheck. And I do have to stop over Adams to record a couple of voice things for the Technical Alpha Patreon supporters. But beyond that, I'm going to go home. I'm going to edit up this video. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you want me to talk about on the next vlog. And I'll discuss that on our drives. So the next one, we'll be heading to Home Depot and get a couple things for one of the properties and stuff like that. Also, I have to put up one of my properties for rent, so we're going to be showing off the house to people. So when I have access to the house, I'll show you guys around it. And I have to find tenants for July 1st. So lots of stuff going on. And then of course we got yard sales and everything. It's just going to be outside so much. And I've got my motorcycle and I've got the GoPro stabilizer, everything. I can now record really good moto vlogs. So it's just, I'm pumped for the summer, guys. I'm getting a C63s. Let's fucking go. We'll see you on the next one. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit me up in the comment section. Peace out.